almost never difficult in this game. You have completed Jimmy's challenge. Now the Great One will show you the way. This cutscene is a little bit on the annoying side. Because... behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. Get used to seeing this cutscene, by the way, because it does this for every single level opening. Which is... it's a minor thing to complain about, but it does feel like it takes a long time every time you see it. And a lot of the time it's usually not very inspiring either. And that just slowly rises up. And there we go. And... yeah, we don't have enough Jiggies to attempt the next one. Come back later when we do. So, let's head out. We're no longer allowed back in. But fortunately for us, the next world, by the way, we only need 4 to get to the next, into the next puzzle. The first world of the game is, very fortunately, right here. Mayhem Temple. Or Mayhem Temple. This is a warpad. Find another one in this world, and you'll be able to warp between them. Sure thing. You may notice here that there's actually a empty honeycomb piece. We cannot reach that yet. So, actually, I was about to say I don't remember how to get that, but I do now. We have some of these guys who are going to shoot you. And we're going to have a little bit of tutorial stuff show up here, but there's one thing I want to mention here. Show up there. And that is the way that the notes are presented. You found some notes, boy. Now, come and find me. I guess we will. We don't know who this mysterious character is, but we'll go find him. In this Mumbo pod, Mumbo stand on it to perform great magic. This is an information signpost. Press B when next one to read it. So let's just check out what this one says. The mighty shine one sleeps until the services are required once again. Okay. I guess I'll mention one thing about this game. Notes are all gathered in either 5s or 20s. In the sense that there's... actually, I'm pretty sure every level has at least one note that's worth 20. And let's just go meet this guy. Hey! Get your sorry hide over here and press B. Let's do that then. Drill Sergeant Jamjars, reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in uniform. Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. Now the geek keeping me... I missed that. Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that, flea ball. Did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually. Typical. Still, we want to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. You only knew novice moves, so you'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jamjars. Why not teach us a few now? Not that easy, punk. You gotta prove your sorry sleeves for it by collecting me a few notes. Come back if you can find enough. Hey, wait a minute. See if you've got enough notes for my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks. What you need is aiming sight. Hit the target, then you might. First person view by pressing Y. Hit L trigger, right trigger, fire with... I couldn't even read that fast. Dismissed! So basically we now have a first-person A-gaming mode. So combined with those zooming goggles, we can now do that. It's just a convenient little thing to have, and I feel that this game is really different than the original Banjo-Kazooie. And I feel like that's a very common thing that people could say about this game. Found another warp pad. Move on and press B to warp to any other warp that may be activated. Alright. Yeah, oh, this is something new. I'm not a fan of these things, but I'll point this out. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press X to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible. okay, it's going by simply. Those things can be a pain in the ass. There's also a random stop honeycomb as well, and those things suck. So, if you're wondering how difficult notes were to collect in the first game, or if you remember how hard, guess what? We have all the notes in the first world now. Triple cliffs are worth a mighty 20 notes. And since we have enough notes, let's go see jam jars again, because we just can. Here's a move that's low to fun. Now use Kazooie as a handheld gun. Those things fire eggs both high and low. Targets his temple, you can go. That'll be all. So, that's essentially something you'll see come up in a little bit. I'm not going to get to that yet, but it's essentially it lets us go in this temple here. It's more or less Banjo-Kazooie GoldenEye mode. And there's also a Jinjo over here, so let's get that thing. The first yellow one, there's only 3 of those in the game, so... The Jinjos are completely random in this game, so... I know there's 5 per level, I think? Yeah, 5 per level. There's also 3 moves, as we see all the notes. There's also 10 McJiggies and a couple other various things per level as well. I can open this up, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't really like aiming with this controller very much, but whatever. Should I totally hit? I won't be bringing much attention to it in this session, just because I'm intending this to be more or less kind of like my Let's Plays, but I am live streaming these right now, and one of the comments brought up the mention that the Xbox One version of this game looks really nice, and I could believe that. I'm just currently playing this on the 360 because I don't actually have an Xbox One. By the way, is there actually anything behind Mumbo's here? This is Mumbo's, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah, I kind of figured this thing would be in this area at first. You've caught a Globo. You're supposed to have magical powers. Well, let's wake this guy up first, things first. Ah, Baron Bird here at last. Mumbo, best shaman in game. Good news, skill Mumbo, and have fun. We must find magic creature. Got a Globo. Let's get magic creature, Mumbo, if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes. And this is one of the cool parts of Banjo-Tooie. Or in Mumbo's bag. So, for a lot of the game, we actually get to take control as Mumbo. Ah, Mumbo get to be hero at last. Press X to see Mighty Shaman's Op Stick. Return me to my child and want Baron Bird again. So yeah, Mumbo is playable in this game. And he's actually quite a lot of fun to play as in this game as well. You can use the Zap Stick as well. And, yeah, I can actually just say I can go this way. I think in this version of the game, the 360 one, I'm not sure if this is also the way in the Xbox One version or not, but I think there's an achievement for zapping, I think, 10 or 20 enemies with that thing. There's a couple other, like, ways you can get that achievement, though. It's like, by using the Zap Stick, a certain other thing, and something else, I think, as well. Press B to see Mighty Mumbo Magic. Hope this works. Summon the Golden Goliath. Let's see if I can do everything with this Golden Goliath, because you have a limited amount of time to use this thing. And there's Mumbo Magic, Golden Goliath rides, magical blast, short time. Again, statue to its base and press P. Yeah, you only get 75 seconds, and there's a few things you can do with this thing that you're gonna want to do. So that's one of them. You want to break that door open. This is so we can access the other parts of the level, by the way. Nothing over there as far as I know. I believe you do want to break this rock open. I don't think that's actually, that might be necessary for, like, one thing. Maybe two, actually, for all I know. I don't really remember. I need to head in here. There's a Jinjo up there, but we can't get it yet. I don't know if I can get this as the Golden Goliath or not, but... Yes, I can, apparently. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but that really works, and... So that's just our first Jiggy of the level. I can just get that, like, that thing. And kick this door in. That's the other thing I wanted to do. And that should be it for everything to do with this transformation. I don't think I have enough time to make it down here. There's a warp pad here, but I don't think I can make it to it. No. Magic one out. I like how it plays like the noise if we fail there. And I'm just gonna get to the warp pad if anything, because it's probably closer. Fine, I know there's a warp pad at the start. I thought there was a warp pad at the start here. Oh, there it is. Anyways. What area to start with? I guess there's like one or two other things I can think of that we can get now that we have that flight pad opened up. Oh, shoot. So yeah, I'll do the like two things we can get with the flight pad, and then I guess head out to some of those areas that we just opened up. So by the way, if this level seems a lot more bigger than Mumbo's Mountain was, this is normally not even considered that big of a level. Also, I think there's a Jinjo down here. Yes, there is. And is it the first black one in the game? Yes, it is. Black Jinjo family is the biggest at 9, so yeah, get used to trying to collect those guys. Can't do anything about that yet. Yeah, the level scale in this game is a lot freaking bigger than it was in the first Banjo game. Anyways, you can get up here normally, but I kind of wanted to just get up here with that because I figured it just would be faster. Oh shoot. Okay, I still survived that somehow, but anyways. I just wanted to make it down here just real quickly. And also, yeah, I can still do this, so... Yeah, there's a empty honeycomb piece up here. There's another way how you can get this, but we don't have that move yet. We could get it, actually, right now if I really wanted to. I do want to get it eventually, but... Whatever. Yeah, we already got an extra honeycomb piece, I think. Or, oh, I guess we didn't. We're gonna stay to poor Bonnie Westfield. This plague of filthy flies is scoffing my crops. Oh dear, how can we help? Get rid of the pesky flies, of course. Say your prayers, flies. I think this is more or less just an A-game thing, if anything. I do really want some of this stuff, though. There we go. Amazing! I couldn't hardly believe you really sorted those flies out. Enough of the crop jokes, lady. I believe you owe us a Jiggy. Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, I just got a comment reminding me about Stop and Swap in this game. Stop and Swap is an interesting feature in this game, and there's actually a lot I really would like to go into in-depth about. I feel like I might save some of the Stop and Swap stuff for a later on point, just because it's a little bit different in the 360 version than what it was in the N64 one. And the N64 one may have seemed kind of like a disappointment to some, and it kind of was, admittedly, but there's some interesting things to note that were going to be in the N64 version, including, a really big theory is that there was actually going to be sort of a co-op mode in this game, which is actually on emulators, but anyways, I'll talk about that another time.